welcome to this PE Pop yoga session. Today I'm going to be integrating some stretches in with some of my favourite yoga positions into a short sequence for you to follow. Now, people step to their mats for yoga for many different reasons. So for whatever reason you're coming here today, whether it be relaxation, channeling positivity, recharging, whatever it is, I hope you find it in this sequence today. So let's get started first of all. We're actually going to just bring our head to one side, using your hand to just add a little bit of extra stretch on the other side. Okay, and then we're going to circle the front of our neck here. I'm trying to move our feet as we do it. We're trying to get that flow going, which is going to help our blood flow through this sequence. Okay, shoulders back, and as we're doing that, we're just going to step to one side of our mat. Okay, shoulders forwards. Okay, so at one end of your mat, I want you to reach up, bring the arms up. Try not to let the ribs come out, keep them tucked in, engage the core still. And we're going to then bend at the hips down to the floor. Don't worry if you can't touch it. And we're just relaxing down, so relax your head. You do not need to lock your knees, just make sure they are relaxed. And then we're going to just come halfway up, so on your fingertips, push halfway up, look ahead, straight back, and then down. Okay, I'm going to walk forwards. And I'm now going to make this downward dog position. So I'm trying to push my heels down to the floor. And I'm just going to pedal my legs like this to help me ease into this downward dog stretch. Good. Okay, I'm going to bring the hips down and forwards into a push-up position. Okay, and then I'm going to go down slowly to the floor with straight body. Untuck your toes, push up. Good, that should be a good stretch there with your abs and also your lower back. And feel free to just ease any strain there by just bringing one shoulder forward and back, rocking. And that will help you ease into this stretch too. Okay, now we're going to do the same, but we're going to push down on the fronts of our feet, and we're going to now bring our knees up off the floor while staying in that position. And bring it down. Okay, let's go back. Keep the feet flattened, no tucking under. This is a child's pose. So just relaxing, but extending our arms out straight in front of us. Good. Okay, now we're going to have our right hand is going to thread through to the side, and we're just going to do that twist. It's a good torso twist. And switch sides. Good, and let's rock back and forwards on our wrists, just really gently. And now side to side, fingertips facing outwards. Okay, and our fingertips facing our knees, and really gently with this one, just a little bit. Now we can even go onto the tops of our hands too, just like this, really gently. And let's round them off, big circle. Great, okay, so let's go forward into our push-up position again. We're now going to bring our right foot up, as close to in line with our hands as we can. Okay, so we're here in this position. I now want you to lift up your knee and chest up, look ahead of you. And now with your two hands, we're now going to bring them down, and we're going to do go onto like a plank. So just down here, keeping this right foot flat. This is a really quite intense stretch, but give it a go. If you can't go all the way down onto your upper arms, Just ease down and bend the elbows closer like this. So hold that out. Push this right knee outwards slightly. Try to keep that knee off the floor. Good. Okay, now bring that foot to the centre. Okay, so I've got my right foot down, my left hand is going to go next to it. My right arm is now going to twist in the direction of where the right leg is, and I'm going to look up. Good, come down, push back, straighten both those legs, try and push that back heel to the floor. And we're going to do the same now. So twisting. Try and keep that balance, it's difficult. Come down. Good. Okay, put that back knee down onto one knee, and we're just going to put our hands on our hips, pushing forward slightly, stretching our left hip flexors. Keep the core engaged, ribs in. And then push the hips back, untuck the toe, and then just straighten that right leg. Bending down as much as you can to it, and try to keep your hips squared, so facing the front instead of twisting them. If you're twisting a lot, don't worry, it just means there's a bit of strain, you've got a bit of tension in some of your muscles, so let's just ease into it slowly. Okay, good, coming up. So let's head back to where we were at the start with our foot to the right of our hands here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to push up, and I'm going to bring my arms up. I'm going to put my back foot side on. Front foot is still facing forwards. Bring my arms up. Keep those ribs in. Bring the arms to the side, either way, looking up ahead. Okay, now just resting above my knee, and you reach over. And now I'm going to go backwards and just bend back slightly. Good. Okay. Let's head back to downward dog, pedaling those feet to help us ease into the stretch. Okay, now bringing our left foot up in line with our hands. Let's let our knee go down at the start. So we're here. Look ahead of you. Now let's try and bring that back knee up. Okay, left foot is flat on the floor, right hand down, left arm is going to twist up towards the left hand side, that torso twist. Good. Come down. Okay, we're now going to straighten those legs. You can centre your foot a little more if needed. Straighten those legs. Feel that stretch easing into it. And now let's keep the right hand down. I'm going to do that stretch again, but with these straightened legs. If you're wobbling, don't worry. Just focus. Bring it back. Good. Okay, let's drop that back knee. Here, hands on our hips, push those hips forwards. We're now stretching the front here, our hip flexors on our right hand side. Keep the ribs in. And we're going to push the hips back. Untuck the toes. Try and point this left foot here, point the toes. And remember keeping our hips squared. Great. Okay. Let's head back to straighten legs in this position. Okay. Now, coming down here, I'm going to bring my 2 upper arms here down to the floor, pushing that left knee outwards. And I'm just doing this stretch here. So really working the quads, stretching through them. Good, keep holding it. If you need to come up and then come back down, remember you could have flat hands and then just bend the arms slightly if you can't go all the way down onto the upper arms. Great. Okay, now we're going to push up, arms up here. Okay, let's twist, back foot side on, front foot facing forwards, arms to one side, keep the ribs in, body trying to face forward as much as possible. And we're going to lean forwards and reach, and then back. Okay, let's go back down. Now let's step our feet in together. Okay, straightening the legs as much as we can. No need to lock them. Okay, and we're just hanging our head here. And we're going to bend our knees down. Onto our tiptoes. If you can have flat feet and still stay balanced, give it a try. We're going to do 3 little pulses and then straighten our legs only, trying to keep our hands on the floor as much as we can. 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, drive the hips up. Relax the head. One more time, bending down. 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs. Good, okay. Let's reach halfway up and down. And let's bring our arms up with us as we stand up slowly. Okay, and finishing there. Okay, I really hope that you enjoyed doing that short yoga sequence with me. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.